Hello everyone, and welcome to a new series called Cthulhu Gaming. I know a lot of Airsoft channels do gaming on the side, but instead of Battlefield 4 or Counter-Strike, I want to address a passion of mine, Pokemon. After watching the Pokemon Go crap, and with the release of Sun and Moon, I thought it'd be nice to show the kiddies what it used to be like to play these games. I'm starting off with Red version, and I'm using an emulator with a couple mods. Just simple mods. All the specialty evolutions are removed, so no trades are required, is the main thing. The tech speed's at max. The critical rate stats are adjusted to the modern ones, and the type effectiveness has been updated to the modern effectiveness. So the main goal is to beat the game, but really to complete the Pokedex in each game as best I can, starting with the Red version. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, for anybody that's interested in knowing about this game came out in I think 95, 96. You'll also notice I changed the color palette. Normally this came on a Game Boy, not a Game Boy Color, so it was just black, white, and gray, but you can mod it a little bit with the emulator, so start this. We'll start a new game first. I want to check the options here, just make sure all my stats are all set. Okay. Alright, we'll start a new game. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. Oh, man. You'll see in this game some of the sprites are funkier than hell. One of my favorite Pokemon's Golbat and Crobat from Series 2. Golbat looks fucked up. I mean, seriously. I'll catch up Zubat and I'll evolve it just to show you what the hell this thing looks like. If not, I'll probably run into it in a cave if I never get one, but pretty easy to catch. Alright, let's set up my name. Let's do a custom name. Let's go with this. Actually, we'll do this. Yeah. Make it look a little professional. Hey, look at that. Just barely fit. And then there's this douche. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What was my grandson's name again? We'll stick to the show and call him Gary. My own legend's about to unfold. Oh my god. So now this is Pokemon. If you, little teaser in all these games is it shows how it dates it. There's a SNES. For you kiddies who don't know what a SNES is, it's a Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It had some of the best games in gaming history on it. You always check your PC, and you look, and yep, there's an item. They usually give you one every single game, and it's usually a potion. So get off there, back to this, down the stairs, backwards, and there's your mom. Say hi. You don't run into your dad. At least I don't think in this game. Some games have a dad. I think the third game, your dad's actually a gym leader. But yeah, if there's no dad in the game, they don't really tell you how the hell or what happened to him. Like if he's on his own adventure. So here's the lab. Go up here and oh look, it's Gary. So you go up here, and then it's like, oh, where is he? The game's not linear anymore. I might as well go fuck around. Oh, yeah, let's go in here. And then he stops you. I kind of shoehorn in the whole linear thing with the story and plot. But it doesn't really prevent you from having your own little adventure. And then the grandson is always a dick. He's even a dick in the show. So, you know, this is what they should have done with Pokemon Go. Just made it a walk-around version of the handhelds. I don't know why they did what they did. So, for those of you who don't know, we get it. For those of you who don't know, the first 3 starters are Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. I'm going to go with Charmander, just because 19 pounds. Jesus. He's my favorite out of the 3, honestly. I like the other 2, and they scale well. I didn't read that properly. I've played these games before. And for anybody who's wondering, yes, I've owned these games before I was using an emulator. It's just easier to get the video off of it using an emulator, so. See, and that's another trope, is your rival typically always takes your type advantage against you. Yeah, but then you get your first little battle in the middle of a laboratory because Dick Grandson can't figure it out. See, look how fucked up Squirtle looks. Looks nothing like the modern Squirtle. At least that face. God damn that face. I never really cared for the stat modifying moves. Whether it was to buff my character or debuff the opponent's character. Pretty much you can just strong arm the whole game. Critical hit, there you go. But it failed. You're wondering what that was. That was a reference to Metal by Tenacious D. Scratch him again. Ah, suck it, Gary. I'm already at level 6. If you saw that special, nowadays special got separated into special attack and defense. Just added a little more specifics, because then they started developing EV and IV training, which I'll talk more once I get into the second series of games. And there goes Dick Grandson. Anyway. Alright. We're going to go on a little adventure. You should take a quick rest. Which is basically just healing your Pokemon. You never have to sleep, personally. Jump into the grass. Gonna go off to Viridian City. That was actually funny, is that, unless I'm mistaken, this game doesn't actually show you how to catch Pokemon. You kind of had to learn it yourself. It wasn't until the second generation where they were like, hey, we need somebody to teach kids how to catch these things in the game. Because these games are marketed to 12-year-olds, literally. Well, 12 and younger. That's why Ash is 10, and he stays 10 in all the show. Hey, it's easy. The thing people tend to forget is that this is basically a world with legalized dogfighting. Yeah. Felt pretty sucky in the childhood, huh? I believe I have the ability to catch all 151 original Pokemon. I believe there's a way to actually get Mew. You get Mewtwo in the game if you didn't know. But Mew was like a specialty thing, but I believe there's a glitch I can take advantage of to get Mew and not corrupt my game data. So let's go to the Poke Center. Talk to Nurse Joy. Get my Pokemon up. Over here. Oh, too far. At the Pokemon Mart, and it's, oh look, you go to the Pokemon Mart, you want to buy Pokeballs. so you can start your freaking adventure. And guess what? Now you gotta run errands. Now you're an errand boy. It's basically the same problem you have with The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, pretty much everyone falls in line with the beginning Pokemon as their go-tos, just because that's all that is available. Everybody's always had a Pidgey, and they evolved it into a Pidgeot, taught it fly, all that good crap, but you don't have to. I mean, you can catch them, but if you have favorite Pokemon, you can focus on them. I have a few around the border here. You can see I have a few of my favorite Pokemon from the first generation, which I think I might go for as my go-to picks to beat the Elite Four, but you never know. Could change. Ta-da! I'm also not sure about one other thing, is that this is mainly an Airsoft channel, so I probably will spend a lot of time talking about Airsoft while playing this game, just to keep it more Airsoft based, but Pokemon has been a passion of mine since I was really young. I mean, I had the games, I had the cards. I even went to a school where the cards eventually got banned because of how many fights they caused. I know a lot of people can identify with that. And I watched the show. It was a great show. Up to a certain point. And I started... These days they're just making up Pokemon. There's freaking a Pokemon called Trubbish, which is literally a bag of garbage Pokemon. Or that one that looks like a freaking snow cone. It seems to like you a lot. You find out what that custom Pokeball is at the end of the game. The Pokedex, which has all the information in the world about Pokemon, except it's empty, sort of. I think what they were planning on was you're searching for the Pokemon just so you can find the information. You'll find the information, but they're trying to figure out where all these things live, which is kind of ass backwards, because later in the game you're able to trade a girl an Aerodactyl, which is a prehistoric Pokemon that probably shouldn't exist anymore. And even then, there's also the fossil Pokemon like Amati and Kabuto that you can revive from a fossil in a cave, who are also extinct. So that's not technically where they originated from. So, I don't get it. There's a lot of plot holes in these games. Yeah, I don't even think in the show you know about his sister. I don't even think she shows up. He usually just has like this weird harem of cheerleaders that go, Gary, Gary, he's our man. And you're just like, shut up, you suck. Now I got the map. So right now we're in Pallet Town. We went to Viridian. There is a gym leader there, but that's not till later. It's part of the plot. So our next best bet is to go through Viridian Forest and go to Pewter City to get Brock and the Boulder Badge. I think we'll just try to get some Pokeballs, catch a couple Pokemon, and then we'll call it good for this first episode. If I can get there, you kind of gotta grind a bit in this game. And hopefully I can provide some entertaining commentary for it. I know it can get a little boring just listening to the game and watching, but some people enjoy just watching the games get played, so whatever. If you do me a favor, you guys, leave comments down below what you think about me playing this game. I know some of you will probably crap on me, but I really don't give a damn. But comments about maybe your favorite Pokemon, questions about guns that I can answer, we do have the podcast, still doing the podcast, and gotten some positive feedback about it, and people enjoy it. But just like to hear you guys' thoughts. And if you have questions about this or airsoft or whatever, try to answer as much as I can. Kind of have a lot of downtime now that airsoft season's kind of over. Once the winter rolls around, you don't really get to play as much. There are a few winter games, but unless you have the right guns for it, you really can't enjoy playing outside unless you have dedicated friends. So now we got a bunch of Pokeballs. Catch ourselves some Pokemon here. I think we'll just focus on getting Rattata and Pidgey, then we'll call it good. Shouldn't be too tough. They're everywhere. There we go. There's a Rattata, level 3. Sweet. So this is what it should be. Every single fan of Pokemon knows this. You battle Pokemon, you weaken them, and then you throw Pokeballs at them to catch them. And it doesn't always work. This Pokemon Go crap, where you just throw 50 billion balls at something in the correct way to catch it, really ticks me, at least me, off. Can't speak for everybody, but it at least ticks me off. It's like, there's no work for it. You're just walking around. Oh, sweet. Look at that. There's the Pidgey. Oh, wow. Level 3 already knows Gust. But I didn't learn it till later. Yeah. It's been a while since I played the original series, so there's probably a lot of stuff I don't remember. Yep, see, look, I already caught it. Alright. So I think we'll call it quits there for right now. Thanks for watching. Please comment below on any questions you have, or just let me know if you want this to keep going. I'll talk to you guys later.